Hello guys, it's Brian for the win here, coming back again with another crypto video. And so, I'm gonna tell you guys a story. I'm gonna tell you guys a story of why I got into crypto in the first place, because I feel like if I'm gonna make a section about, you know, like crypto stuff, whatever I may upload on there, I should kind of start off by, putting up a playlist. And so if I'm gonna put a playlist, I'm gonna put on why did I start investing, and then from there I'll go on to make other videos. And so basically why I started investing is because it all started, to be honest, like if you're like thinking of cost and effect relationships, it started because of just ideologies and philosophies and stuff, like me thinking constantly, being skeptical of society constantly. And so what came next was basically the C word, right? And so during the C word, I went into a really dark kind of time for me. I went into an existential crisis. I was in pain. Like it was too much. It was a lot of personal stuff going on, and just too much. All right, there was just too much, and I was learning, and I was learning about like just random stuff like psychology and philosophies and self improvement and all that jazz. All the stuff going down that journey. But anyways, so basically, after the C word came out, the pandemic, blah blah, for about almost a year, they had already been giving out the stimulus checks here in the U.S., right? And so basically, I was kind of getting mad and stuff because I wasn't getting any stimulus and whatnot. My parents weren't getting any of that either because of just status issues and stuff. But some people were getting their 600 or 1,300 or whatever, which is it's whatever. And then I was at work, and then I heard somebody saying that on the last batch, they got like anywhere from like 3 grand, some people, and some people even got up to like almost like 14 or 15 grand, like only 2 individuals, and they were like flexing their bank accounts and whatnot. And so that kind of like, it kind of got me like thinking, like, man, some people like receive like that money that don't need it, and like good for them. But like other people who like, not me myself, but like other people who like actually need it, um they don't get it, they don't get the help. And so it got me thinking, like, where's the equality and all that. But anyways, backing off all that, basically I was really in tune with myself at that moment, at those times. And so I was just constantly thinking, and I was like, how like Nikola Tesla said, your brain's kind of like a receiver. It's kind of like an antenna. There's like an intelligent source out there, perhaps, which has like more of like the knowledge and the intelligence and the answers, you know. So I asked my mind, basically. I was like, what is all this helicopter money gonna end up doing, like in our society? What is it gonna end up doing? And so, like, back then, mind you, I did not know anything about economics or just anything. I did not know anything about economics or financial literacy, if any financial literacy. Um, so basically, I told my mom, like, what's gonna happen. And so I got a weird answer from myself. I was like, what if, because of all this money, the government's gonna want their money back some way, somehow, right? Because I'm a skeptical person. And anyways, what if they raise prices and taxes and stuff like that, and they just get the money back that way? Back then, I mind you, I knew nothing about economics. I knew nothing about economic inflation, which is what we went through. Why prices went up so much. And so, yeah, that's literally what got me to research. It got me to research. I was like, like, I'm gonna research economics, and so I started researching, and yeah, economic inflation, learned about that. Even went into MIT courses on YouTube while working. I was like listening to like all these MIT courses about economics and financial literacy. And then funny enough, I was like, like what could I invest into? Or like where could I put my money so that it doesn't devaluate? Gold has been the answer forever. But I'm like, So I searched it up on, YouTube and all that. And better answer was like Bitcoin, of course. And one of the people there was already, funnily enough, invested. And so they were like, they were they were already invested there, and they were like, okay, like you could put it here and all that. And so I heard about Bitcoin and all that stuff before, but I got into it heavy. Like I got into it back in like April. I got into it super heavy of this year, 2021. Um, and so that's what really caused me to even get into it. Honestly, like it wasn't it wasn't me just wanting to, like, I've always been that person who like searches for opportunities and stuff. And so like, it kind of came, and I was like, it really resonated with me, and I was like, this might be a way, a way. And so not to say that if you get into crypto you're gonna win money. Like I've lost money, and actually getting all of it back and all that. um and so like I started researching a lot. I started researching blockchain technology. Like took the not took but like heard the whole entire course about blockchain technology from MIT. You know and from a lot of different sources, like from like YouTubers and stuff. And so like every day in the mornings I've been listening to like nonstop, like just like what goes on in the markets and stuff. And so I'm really up to date with all this, right? And so that, but like, to cut it off right here, I'm just gonna tell you guys that's basically why I got into crypto. I got into crypto so my money doesn't devalue, and so maybe I can make some gains, obviously, out of the investments. And so yeah, that's really what caused me to get into crypto, guys. Um, you know, I'm this is my story basically. I'm just sharing my perception, my own reality of why I got into crypto. And there's so many reasons to get into it, like maybe wanting to like increase your wealth or money or whatever, or like the technology just interests you, or you just want to invest, you just want to diversify, from just being in the normal stock market into an early market, that at one point will be like the stock market over time. Because right now it's still pretty early, but there is starting to be more like global adoption. And so there's a lot of adoption now going on. And so you might not be that early, but you would still be arguably early enough, though. If you even think about getting into it, I would just say have caution. Just have caution, learn about it before you even invest. Dabble in with maybe like a little bit. But that's my personal story about why I got into it. So I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys on the next videos. Peace.